What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of Just Grow It, the podcast. I'm your host, Big City Gardener, and I'm back. Now, I took a little break to take care of life. I had a set of twins, and they kind of took up most of my time, but found a balance now, so I felt it was only right to get back to doing what I love doing, and that is talking about urban gardening. Now, if you're new to the show, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Timothy Hammond, and I am an urban gardener. I reside down here in Houston, Texas, the best city on the face of the planet, and I love gardening and everything associated with gardening. Now, I've been growing for well over 20 years. I'm about to start pushing 30 years here pretty soon, and I am just here to share my knowledge and experiences with you and all of the other listeners. Now, the purpose of this podcast is to get people feeling more confident when it comes to gardening. I believe that if you listen to these podcasts, these episodes here will give you enough information regardless of where you live or your zone. What makes me qualified to have a podcast or to even talk about gardening? Well, one, I've been doing it for almost 3 decades. 2, I've grown any kind of way that you can think of, from hydroponically to aeroponically. I've grown mushrooms, microgreens, raised beds, in-ground beds. I mean, you name it, I feel as if I've done it. I spent a little bit of time working on a couple of orchards and working on some grapevine projects out on the West Coast. And I've even dabbled in cannabis. I think that might be the first time that I've said that out loud on record, but why not? So I feel through my experiences with gardening and just in life, I have a lot of information that I would love to pass on to the next generation. And I try to present it as factual and straightforward and easily digestible as possible. That's my goal here. Now, with this new season of Just Grow It, we're going to venture out a little bit. Besides these podcasts here where I sit down and I give you some information about gardening, we're also going to go live on location with amazing people. If you go back and listen to the first season of Just Grow It, you'll see that I did a lot of interviews. As a matter of fact, that's how this show started. I just wanted to connect and have dope conversations with people who I think are amazing and people who are pushing agriculture forward. Shout out to my boy Dope, Jeffrey, for being the greatest interview I've ever had, actually my first interview. So that was the first season of the show. The second season of the show, we got into shorter episodes where we were just giving you facts and tips about gardening. And now, this third season, we're going to combine both. So if that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to the show, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy. If you have any people that you think I should interview or I should go out and talk to in person live, feel free to message me. You can hit me up at igrow@bigcitygardener.com, or you can find me on all social media platforms. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Just Grow It, the podcast, and make sure you are doing what the name of the show is, Just Grow It. Even if you don't know what you're doing, there's nothing better than experience. Go outside, get your hands in the dirt, buy some seedlings, buy some transplants, whatever it is, but just start to grow it. Just grow it. Before I let you go, I need you to do more than one thing. First, I need you to like, comment, subscribe to the podcast. Second, I need you to tell a friend or two about the show if you enjoyed it. And if you have anybody you think I need to talk to, I should interview, send the name over, put it in the comments, or send me an email, igrow@bigcitygardener, and check me out, man, on Instagram and on all social media platforms, Big City Gardener. We out. Oh, almost forgot. Just grow it.